evening in your time. How is everybody in the world today? So before we start, I would like to make a love shout out to all my members, especially for those people who rejoin from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. And mega love shout out to my new subscribers all over Philippines, all over states, all over India and Vietnam. And to all my new viewers, hello, hello. So for those new subscribers, I really appreciate you subscribe on my channel. So hope you can stay and support my channel because I will give you more information, more details, or more Filipino culture that I would love to share from other countries or other people all over the world. Hello. Wait, hold on, guys. Let me on my. Okay, so guys, sorry. Oh my God, I forgot to click the microphone. So by the way, I'm gonna say it again. So how is everybody in the world today? So I would like to announce that for those ones to have a range, all you have to do just click the join button, okay, and I will give you right away, the range. And then there's another option. So just click that dollar sign, no mention, no amount mentioned. So it's up to you how much you're gonna donate on my channel, okay? And then I will give you that range that you really want. Because here's the thing, guys. For those people come to my channel, if you have a channel, it's easy for you to communicate other bloggers. Okay, so the reason why I changed that kind of rules in my channel, because last year I always give people come on my live streaming, and this is what I noticed. Some, they're not really used that properly, and then especially on the live chat, especially if we have a heavy discussion, some of people, they cannot really relate, or they cannot really know how to listen what other people's opinion, so it's easy for them to hide or block, because the reason they don't like how people they how they express their opinion for the subject that we talk, so we don't want to do that. Okay, so um, that's why I have rules on my channel. If you want that, just click the join button, and there's other option, just click that dollar sign. All right, so that's a thing that I would like to clarify for those people, because some people, especially for new to my channel, they ask range for that, but I just mentioned that. Okay, so don't make too personal, because that's my rules. Okay, just to understand that rules, or respect that rules. Okay, so mega love shout out to Tatay Sanders. Hello, Tatay Sanders, are you from the Philippines or other country? So that's one thing, guys. Okay, so here's the thing that if there's a deep conversation, or a good content, okay, because this is what I notice. Some people, they make your own, they make their own content, so they comment, not related on the subject that I talk. Okay, it's okay to hi hello with the friends that on the live chat. It's okay, but don't make it bring that in the whole show, that you're talking is irrelevant to the subject that I uh, discuss. Okay, so we must be responsible of our action, especially when you drop comment. Okay, don't too mean. Okay, so uh, for those people that wants to come here just to troll, okay, so behave. Okay, just follow my rules. There's no problem about that. Okay, so I'm an easy person, so all you have to do, just follow my rules, and we can talk more than what you want. Okay, so and then for those people now that don't forget to don't hesitate to ask question, or share your question to me. Okay, so today it's November 4th. Oh my god, it's a few months is Christmas here in the Philippines. So we already have a long vacation here, public holidays here in the Philippines. So we're facing now on the regular day. So today is the starting of regular day. Everybody is busy now, back to normal life, or back to normal routine. So our subject for today is, okay, what is the difference between marriage and wedding? Okay, so that's a very good discussion. So feel free, guys, to share your thoughts about the subject that I'm going to discuss later on. So as of now, we just wait for a few minutes, people to come here, and thanks God that the last week they said that there's a super typhoon Leon, but thanks God that it's not really affected here in Metro Manila, because it's just like 2 weeks ago, Typhoon Kristen is bring a lot of disaster here in the Philippines, especially people living in Bicol, MJ's Philippines retirement. Hello. Oh, I changed my YouTube name. MJ. What is, let me clarify. What is your MJ? What is your other, other channel? Why did you change? You're crazy. Why did you change? Well, it's just like, okay, the first one is okay. Hi, Michael. So yeah, that's very interesting discussion, guys. That we're gonna talk. I started uploading videos. Is this your channel? You create your channel? So let me write it down. So I will check that. Philippines. For real? Okay. So is that your YouTube channel? So I hope that Venus will part of that channel. Yeah, guys, that's one thing that I'm so happy that the Typhoon Leon is not really uh, bad as the last Typhoon Christine. Okay, that's good. So yeah, the only holidays that we gonna expecting this month is November 30, but that's Saturday. So I think they're gonna, because here's the thing, guys, for those Western people that they really don't know. Okay, so example, November 30 is Saturday, so they're gonna move that Friday. So November 29 is holiday. So they move so that all the government employees and other private sector employees, they will have a long vacation. So that's the thing that they will move for that. Okay, it's you. Yeah, I got you. And yeah, that's the last holiday that we have, November 30. That's Bonifacio Day. Bonifacio is one of our Filipino hero. That's why BGC, they named after Bonifacio. Okay, BGC. BGC stands for Bonifacio Global Center. So in Bonifacio or BGC, it's half. Half of the land belongs to the private sectors, okay, and half of the land belongs to the Philippine government. So there's Philippine Marines headquarters, there's PNP headquarters, and Philippine Navy, the headquarters. So I don't know if how, but when I look at the area, I think it's more the area bigger the private than the government owned. So that's the uh, our hero. Bonifacio, he's a cripple. He's katipunero. What do you call that? What do you call that in in English? Kaput ka. Katipunero is just like a veteran, like in English, veteran. And then December, oh my God. So yeah. Well, for me, Christmas is just like, Christmas. Well, when you was a kid, Christmas, the word Christmas is very, it's a big thing. But when you get older, it's just like a regular day. For me, it's just like for kids. But sometimes, wait a minute, some, they just some kids, oh my God, it's just like, oh, Christmas, Christmas. So it's just like, you better behave or else no gift. Okay. So, by the way, too much talking. So, let's start because we already. So, I'm just gonna stay here, guys. I don't want to stay long because, it's just 1 hour, guys, so that, people will watch this. They won't get tired. Scott World, hello. How are you doing, Scott? So how is your, well, when is the election? So are you ready to vote? Are you ready to vote? Who's the next president? Donald Trump or Kamala Harris? I don't know. Because, to my opinion, guys, both are don't really, it's not my cup of tea. So today is, here's the thing, guys, that I will discuss about, what's the difference between marriage and wedding. Marriage is a legal contract and long-term relationship between two people. So it doesn't matter if, if the same sex marriage, it doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter. So it's just like it really refers to two people. Okay, it's just like, you have a contract. But sometimes, people, they don't really follow what the legal contract, or we call that marriage contract. That's very important. So it's just like, this is what I noticed, especially for those, vice versa. If a man married to a young woman, okay, let's say he's in 60s or 70s, and the women is on the 20s, sometimes, things that change, okay, especially when you get older, your health, it's according how you take care of yourself, okay. So that legal contract or marriage contract is no longer uh, work, because some young, especially for those older people, particularly Western people, be careful of the woman that you choose younger. So is this woman can stand if you're really no longer can able to take care of yourself? Is this woman can able to change to clean your shit shit? So it's just like, because if they cannot, so it's just like, they broke the contract. Okay, so this just sometimes, especially here in the Philippines, that we don't have divorce. Okay, we have annulment, but it takes two to tango. Okay, there's so many things that you have to comply. If your ground is not really strong, your annulment petition, it will not granted, guys. Okay, so you have to give the court a strong ground for that. So it's just like sometimes, young girl, it's easy for them, to give up because of that. So you have to be careful about that, guys. Married to young. It's the same time for those older women married to a young man. Because I'm not really address this to young women, but I also address this to young men. Okay. So it's just like, okay, they don't really want, especially, okay, there's a few there's a few women that can able to stand the smell of your shit, especially if you cannot longer able to clean, to wipe your anus for that. Okay, so That's a sad part, guys. That's a sad part because if you're married, you already signed the contract or legal contract for that. No matter what, okay, for sickness, for for better for worse, you always there for your partner. But sometimes men and women, they just only for better. But when it comes to worse, they leave. Okay, so the only thing that they can separate on this, especially if you have a marriage contract or legal contract, is death. Okay, that's supposedly. That's supposedly. But it's not really applicable that unless for those people that they really value, they really value the word marriage. The words marriage. Okay, so it's just like, okay, marriage is just a legal contract. So when you married or where you married, it's just like you have marriage contract. That's they call it legal contract. So it's a long-term relationship. It's just like, it will broke that relationship if one of you is, pass away or, it's death. Okay, so just only two people, it doesn't matter is this, uh, female and male or male or female, as long as this is two couple. Okay, but actually here same-sex marriage is not really, it's not really recognized, but some they create their own, their own what do you call it, group. Okay, but it's not really recognized here, not yet recognized. That's only recognized is male and female marriage. Okay, so while the wedding is the ceremonial celebration of two union, onion. Sometimes I'm confused, union or onion. So I'm not saying onion, onion. Union. Okay, that's the ceremonial celebration of two union. Okay, so it's totally different, guys. So the the marriage, okay, the marriage, and then marriage first, and then the wedding is followed. Okay, am I right? Am I right? Okay, I value hit the US. I value hit the US. It is different, but I know more about marriage and divorce and that than most. I just back now and listen and smile. Smile for what? Smile about my discussion. So okay. So that's how. So you have to that's one thing that find a mate, or for men and women to settle, you have to know with each other well. Okay, well. Okay, because that's a long term relationship. When you get married, that's a long term. Okay, and of course you have to be you have to be considerate person. You have to be a considerate husband to your wife. You have to considerate wife to your husband, because once you living together, everything is changed. It's no longer the same when you're boyfriend and girlfriend. The true color the true color came out. So how can you handle with that? Okay. So here's my advice. Here's my advice, guys. The first thing that you will really embrace, to accept to accept the side of your partner is the bad side. Okay, because good side, it's easy, it's easy to adjust. But when you look at your when you look at your partner, that, oh my god, how can I take this? So it takes long, it takes long to adjust the bad side of your partner. It's not literal bad side, guys, that he's a criminal or what. Things that a natural, a personality of your partner. Okay, that's what I mean. Okay, so and sometimes that's the relationship is really fucked up, guys, because of lack of respect. Respect is very important whether you have a relationship or not. So respect is we earn that from ourselves. We earn that, to the person that we love. That's very important. It doesn't matter where you're from. Respect is the key to a harmonious and peaceful life or peaceful relationship. Because sometimes, it's just like, okay, here's the thing that I experience those no, I watch some of those people that wait, especially when you do live streaming, guys, don't show so they respect your man. Okay, so you have to show, you have to show, you're a good couple. Okay, so the bad side you don't really show to online. Okay, especially when it comes to respect. Okay, making some joke, especially that it's not really nice to the ears, or it's not really nice to the person that you with. So you better stop. You shown something that people will encourage to earn more respect for themselves. Okay, because number one respect that we can earn is for ourselves. Okay, because we can avoid things that is really bring harm to ourselves. So you have to respect yourself first before others. So that's the number one rules of respect. You have to respect yourself first. So that's the thing that okay, in a relationship it's not every day is it's just like happy. It's just like, oh, I don't want, especially when you settled. Okay, when you settled, out of 10, out of 10, just only one happiness that you will experience that. Okay, the rest of that is that it's mix how you handle that. So prepare yourself for that. Prepare yourself for that, because not all marriage life is not forever happy. Okay, forever happy. Forever young. So that's important that especially for those men and women, if you want to settle, that you really want, okay, to settle, then it's fine. But it's just like you have, if there's a doubt or confusing in your back of your mind, don't, because it will not really work. The same thing with the women. The same thing with the woman. So make sure that two of you are prepared. Is serious about to settle, so that the relationship will last long, not longer, will last long. I don't want to say longer, so I want to last long. I've been in 3 marriages in the US, so I know a lot. You know a lot. Okay, so what you know about marriage? Because you already. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. What's wrong? What's wrong? Okay. So is there something wrong between men and women, especially for those Western people? Why the relationship did not work? Okay, because if you really want to settle, okay, you have to stick on one person, and that's the thing that I always mention, guys. Your partner first. Your partner first. Is this, if there's, the personality, is this, you can stand with this? If you can, then move to the next level to know your partner. So that's why I don't really understand, especially for those Western people. First, second, third. Why the marriage did not really last? So meaning you're not learn from your mistake. You're not correct your mistake because the marriage it happened again and again. So you're not learn from your mistake. So that's what my opinion, guys. Don't bash me if somebody will hurt about my point of view, because that's how I look. Okay, so I do believe that if you commit mistake, don't tolerate that mistake. You have to go back and correct that, so that you will not uh, do that again, because failure is not really a hindrance. So failure, it's a good thing that people will learn. Okay, because some people, they just think that if you're gonna had a failure relationship, they just, okay, they hopeless, to fix that or to correct that. No, it's not. It's one of the reason why you failed, because there's something you need to fix. There's something you need to correct. First wife, we married young, early 20s, and she's decided she liked a good friend of mine more than me. So that's the problem, guys. Actually, at the very young age, it's not really, for those men and women at their 20s, they're not really serious. It's just like they're calling, the word lust of love. Okay? Not Lest, Lust. But it's not really true love. Okay, that's the reason why, uh, it's, well, when you was young, you really want to do that because you think that's the good thing that you can do, or your decision that you made, but it's not. So, well, it's just like it's a calling of lust. It's a calling of lust. That's the, the thing that, I always look at that. And then after 2 years, 3 years, oh my God, it will. Okay. So sometimes here in the Philippines, that we don't have a divorce here. We have annulment. But, like I said, that, the annulment process, it's costs a lot of money. So you're very blessed for those Filipina that their boyfriend, especially Western men boyfriend, willing to spend his money just to free that woman that he likes. Okay, that's very rare. It's a really bonus. Okay, but the sad part is you have to give a strong ground for that. The strong ground. It's just like, okay, uh, they just give, it's not really strong ground. They will not take your annulment petition for that. That's crazy. And then I'm so happy that I'm also watch that, the thing about, annulment thing, because they already in the second reading, but they stop now because election is coming, so they're very busy, to do their platform, each politician. But I doubt it. I doubt it that, I don't know, because the annulment thing, it was 2015 they talked about that. How many years ago? But it really worked. So guys, that's why, for, especially for those Western people wants to marry here in the Philippines, think about it. Think many twice. It's not the song like, Phil Collins said, you have to think twice. No, you have to think millions of times, because once you married here, it's hard, to get out of that situation. Well, actually, well, we cannot, okay, so I'm gonna um, clear this to you, Michael. In a relationship, you cannot really blame on one party. So this is between you and her. So it's just like, might you have also, you have also a mistake about that. But who is the worst made a mistake? Because I don't really believe that, I don't really believe in, especially in a relationship, there's only one person that it's involved with that situation. No, both. But who is the worst made of that? Okay, so that's, that's the thing. MJ got divorced because my ex-wife couldn't keep her legs closed. What? With other men, Scott? Okay, so I'm just curious, Kat. Is that for, she cannot really keep her legs closed for the other men or for you? But if for you, well, it's a good thing. But all you have to, you get tired. But for the other men, don't just divorce, divorce. Oh my God! No, 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 no. Okay. So is that's really disrespect? Disrespect you as a man. Simple as that. Disrespect you as a man. Well, here's the thing, guys. That sometimes we human, we really don't know how to give value. The respect of a person is not the thing that, a person did or mistake, but you have to respect the thing that he's a man, he's a woman, or he's a lady. Okay, you have to respect that. But other than that, you have to think. But sometimes we forget. I was in the military and she was showing other men while I was at work. That's the sad part. Okay, that's the sad part. Cause here's the thing, Scott. A lot of Filipina. That's why me. I don't really like. I don't really like when I was young. I don't really like men in uniform because here's the reputation of men in uniform here in the Philippines. Every camp that they're assigned, there's a woman. Okay, there's a woman. So you cannot really, we program in our mind that if we're gonna marry to, if we're gonna marry to a man in uniform, there's a bunch of there's a bunch of meow meow following him. Okay, so when I was young, I don't really like, I don't really like to, to have a boyfriend and men in uniform. But it's just like, the time test me. So I hate that. I don't like. But I end up have a boyfriend with with men in uniform, but it's a big mistake. It's a big mistake. But that's what it is. So you have to learn from your mistakes. So because I don't really agree that, because that's a Filipina, Filipina, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, especially especially army. Oh my God! And in every detachment, there's a woman. Okay, and even though that if they out of their house, they will always say, "Oh, I'm single." So some young women that really wants to have a man in uniform boyfriend, so they don't really mind of that. So what the man said to her is just she believed. Okay. And then you will end up, if something happened to that, it happens here in the Philippines that that guy passed away because of the battlefield. Okay, so he passed away, and then the legal wife, the legal wife didn't know that he has a lot of he has a lot of chick. And the first, crying, who is this, that when she cried, that worse than the real life. Oh my goodness. But I don't hold grudge just wants to stay married to her. Yeah, that's right. That's the only thing that, that's what it is. That's what she is, Scott. That's what she is. So if you cannot really stand of that treatment that she treated you, then live, okay? Starts a new life, okay? But before that, you have to make there's a closure, okay? There's a closure that she will not expected you to come home, or you will not expected her if something that you will find a new partner in your life. She will not ruin that woman, okay? So you have to make a closure for that. Closure. I am happy now. Yes, I know you're very happy because Venus is always, always there for you to take care of you. I think Venus. She's I can see that Venus. She's a good person outside and inside. I can sense that. And hi, Venus. I wish that one day we can, I can visit Tanza to meet both of you. Okay. Well, from here going to Tanza is not too far. It's just like an hour. So, hello, Venus. I can wait to meet you in person. In of course, MJ Philippines retirement. Of course, Michael. I have a good Filipino now. Okay, so yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that, Scott. So just keep working on that. So everything will be, everything will gonna be, everything will gonna be okay until that you have, until that you decided and you realize, both of you, Scott, that oh, we're something in common. Let's go and let's get married. So yeah, but uh, well, it's almost, but I don't want to mention that. She sleep. Okay. What time? Okay. Well, I'm wake up early in the morning, so yeah. Early bird, early cuts worm. Well, Frank, Frank is there, there. So yeah, that's the thing that I really want, I really want to address this, because here's the thing, guys, and I can feel, and I want to share this feeling to everyone, that once you find a good and serious, that okay, this is the person that can stand everything on me, you will have a happy life and peaceful mind living with this person. You don't have to worry once that person leave the door, you don't have to worry. Okay, you have a peaceful mind in your brain. And when she came back home, buy your stuff, buy food, and she will cook a very delicious meal, fresh cooked food. So that's a good thing, guys. So yeah, well, that's one thing that for me, I do first. I do first dating. I don't, when I in my experience, I don't really rush myself, Because it's just like, when the time when we're already end of our discussion, I don't really feel doubt on my heart that, okay, who's that person, he will talk or what, because but some other, before, I was looking for the right person. Oh my god, when I stopped talking, oh, I have doubt. Who is this, he's talking. Oh, now I have the re- recalculate everything. What do you mean? Yeah, daylight savings. Here's the time change so that it's 5:53 p.m. Sunday. Yeah, 5:53. Yeah, because that's one thing that Frank told me that if it's winter, that's the DST, daylight saving time. The time is not difference when the summer. Oh my God! But here in the Philippines, we just only the same time. What's any video I upload? Okay, I will. I'll check it out. I tried the new one if I never upload. Okay, so Michael, what is the content of your channel? Is more about music? Is all about rel- excuse me. It's all about relationship, or 1 hour back to 13 hours difference for East Coast. Okay. What is your, the so okay, guys. Oh my God, the time moves so fast. Okay, so I'm gonna discuss this. Me and Venus, not Venus, Venus, Venus. I'm just teasing you, Mike. Me and Venus live here in Philippines. Ah, okay. So let me discuss this. There's a question, guys. There's a question. Each of you will, feel free, to answer that question. Are marriage and wedding are the same things? Okay, that's a question. Are marriage and wedding the same things? Okay, for me, no. It's not. It's not the same thing. A wedding is a one-time event. Okay, one-time event in your life, unless that you have divorced or annulled. But in the first, just one time event in which go get married. A marriage is the relationship you have with your spouse, beginning from the wedding and continuing until one of you die. One. So, well, guys, don't feel sad when I mention die, okay? Because that's each of us will go for that. Okay, that's my interpretation. Okay, that's marriage first before the wedding. And by the way, I would like to make a love shout out to my dear friend Sharon Lapu-Lapu. So how are you, my dear friend? Marriage, you are speaking to choir. Marriage is forever, but wedding is getting married. Sounds like. Yeah, this is thing that I would love, I would love to uh, share some of those, some of those people that, because, guys, I watch also some other vloggers, especially for those Western people, that they have, they have, well, unhappy relationship, especially on the West, that, it's too much, this is what I noticed, that when it comes to West, they don't really give the value of, the person who take care of them and really shown the real love. They don't really pay attention for that, but they pay attention how much money that she can get from you. That's the problem, guys. So I think, I will give you ideas, guys, so that, for those Western people, don't show in don't show to the eyes of Western women that you are, we are rich or what. Just, just act like, just like, average. Okay, so you're gonna test how they are, how they are serious to you, or how they are, how they are, loyal to you. After the wedding, you are married. Well, the after the wedding, you are married. Yes, that's right. I act and look poor here. Well, it's just like, okay, here's the thing, guys, that I don't really understand. Well, some Filipina, they ask for, of course, they really want money. We all want money. Me, I need money. I need money. But it's not the thing that you're gonna end up that, you're gonna choose which one is is best for you. Money or having a relationship with a man that can stand everything on you. But some, it's easy for them to give up on that. They just want money because I don't know. I'm not really into that because, there's some Filipina also that I would love, I would love visit some Filipina vloggers that you can really learn. You can really learn, or sometimes, you just want to have a good conversation. But sometimes I don't really like to go some women that they just shown something that, oh, they go there, they go that. It's just like begging, begging for their, subscribers and viewers to sponsor this. I don't really like, because it's just like you pimp, you pimp yourself to this Western people give you money. Don't you think that don't you think that you was exploited with them, just sending you a few hundreds of dollars? So I don't really like that, because, it really shows that me, I'm doing right as a Filipina. Okay, so when I look some Filipina that they don't really mind, because it's just like they just want, in Tagalog, makamundong, the influence of, what do you call that? Makamundong kaligayahan. Oh my God, it's so deep, that Tagalog. So I don't really like that, because I really want to tell this person, please don't do that, because they don't really, okay, as long as they, as long this Western people, okay, Western people, as long as they entertain themselves, they, they just go there. But, your reputation is no longer good from the other people's eyes. So that's why it's so hard, but it's so hard to tell these women that, please, like, it reminds me of, one of my favorite, blogger from Chicago, Raul. The name of his channel is Please Act Right. And it's so hard, it's so hard to tell this, Filipina, not all, but some Filipina, they just shown that you don't really have, you cannot really have a good content on them. It's just like exploiting their self. Okay, exploiting their self to other, other Western people that wants to have entertainment, but it's okay to have entertainment for those people that come to your channel, but don't bring it that until that somebody will not disrespect you, because they might think that this all Filipino are like this. So sometimes it's so hard. Oh my God, it's so hard to raise the flag of Filipina, because some of Filipina, they don't really give uh, s for that. But I don't give to the beggars. MG, are you in Pampanga? I think my MG is in Tansa Cavite. He's in Tansa Cavite. Tansa Cavite. Juan Villanueva. Hola, hola, amiga. Hola, hola, amiga. Buenos dias. I'm doing good. How about you? How are you? How is California? Is everything is okay in California? So I have a question for you, Juan Villanueva. What is your interpretation? Okay, because my subject today is, what is the difference between marriage and wedding? Michael, why? Oh, Michael, habla español? I'm doing great. Everything is great here. Okay, are you ready for the next presidential election in the United States of America? Who is your president you're going to vote? Wedding is the act of getting married. So I have a question for you, Scott. Are you ready? Are you ready for settle down? Yeah, it's just like, oh, sad, sad thing, sad thing. But guys, well, each of us has their own preference in life, especially men in Western. So some they don't really want to settle down because there's a lot of option to entertain yourself. Okay, but you know prepare your pocket for donation for that, because they will appreciate you. I'm already settled down. What do you mean settled down? uh, okay, let me change the question. Are you ready to get married soon? Soon. Oh, Michael, don't blame your phone. uh-uh. Don't blame your phone. Blame your finger. You're just looking for someone to be settled down. Oh, any question, guys? So, guys, I am going to when she is divorced. Who is divorced? What are you talking about, Michael? Who's divorced? Pambihira ka, oy. I divorced. So that's one thing that when I there's well, there's a difference between Thai women and Filipino women. Okay. Well, they said that Thai and Filipino women, we're something in common. No, we're not. We're not. But here's the. Do you agree, guys? For those people, 8 people on the live chat. Do you agree that for those who wants to explore their singleness, go to Thailand. You will experience everything that you really not experience. Okay, you will experience everything in Thailand. But for those people wants to settle down, go to Philippines. Do you agree with that, guys? Because we're Filipino when it comes to relationship. If you're really serious to us, we're very serious, guys. No, after we decide we are compatible and can live together, then yes. Okay, so now you cannot. Okay, so you tell me that as of now you cannot really say yes or what. So you have to know her more. Then after that, if you know something in common, then that's that. It's time to I do. Been to Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, Korea. Ah, okay. A wedding is something that most women in the West want. It's a big show off. Of For most women, a big party. Most women in the West don't really even know what a marriage really is. Correcto. Correcto, Senor Frank Tate. Oh, even my amigo Juan Villanueva agree. Yeah, because that's one thing, guys. That okay, wait a minute. Here in the Philippines, that we don't really care about. We really care about the man that he's really serious. To marry us. It's not the thing about the how big is the diamond, the engagement ring, how the party is, how much is the cost of wedding gown, and how much is the party cost. So that's what I noticed, in the States, that this is real. I saw the video that, the guy, he's a black man, okay? He saved his money. Well, he has a blue collar job, okay? And of course, I think that the amount, the salary that he received is not really enough. So she's engaged. She's planning to engage with her girlfriend, and then he saved his money, to buy a diamond ring for his girlfriend. Well, it's just like, the diamond. It's diamond ring. It's gold in diamond, but the diamond is so tiny, tiny. But for me, I don't really give a S on that. As long as he really serious to marry me. I don't really how much is that the cost. But you know what, guys? I feel so sad. Okay, I feel so sad to this woman because he refused to take that ring because even she said even the ring you can afford me. So why should I marry you? Oh my God, that's a crazy decision. So it means that he do everything for you just to show that he's really serious, and you don't really appreciate on that. Oh my God, I feel sad about that. Okay, because seriously, guys, of course women loves a big wedding. Okay, so if you really know your partner and you're really serious to settle with your partner, it's just like everything you're gonna understand. Oh, we don't have to do that, especially if we just below average, or below middle class, or upper middle class. Okay, It's just like the thing of, teamwork, okay? Because here's the thing, guys, a lot of people, they just spend money, using credit card. And then after the wedding, there's a lot of debts in their credit card. It's not really good also. So it's important you have to give the value the marriage, okay? Not the wedding. For me, I give value the marriage, but not the wedding. The party. I'm talking about the party, okay? It's not the thing that how big is the diamond on your ring. It's not. It's that I give the value of the ring, you know? Literal the value, that meaning that the person is willing to spend his life with me, not the value that how much is this, 1 million. No, it's not. So I don't really get that from from Western people, guys. That's the sad part, that I think that's the reason why the marriage is not really last. But there's some a Western couple that they're last. I remember the actor, her his wife is Goldie Won. Goldie, the white, the white, the blonde. And then uh who's that? I forgot his name. So I really love that, I really love that, Kurt Russell. I really appreciate their partnership, because they're not married. Actually, they're not married, but look, they're still together because they value with each other. A loving Frank, I think that is the forgotten thing. Okay, what Frank said. Most women in the West don't even understand that the father should pay for the wedding. Really? But here in the Philippines, okay, wait, okay, example, if I'm going to marry, the parents of my fiance will shoulder the expenses, okay? That's long time ago. But now there's a lot of Filipino couple, boyfriend and girlfriend, especially, they have a good job, they save money, and then they're the one who pay that for their self, okay? Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell, yes. See, look at them. Just a few, Hollywood actor that until now they have a relationship with that. Even though they're not married, guys. They're living together, but they're not married. So look, because I know to myself that they value with each other. They value the partnership. Yeah, is a symbol. So it doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter if you have, a plastic ring, or bronze, silver, gold, platinum, or whatever. It's just like represent the bond that you will committed with the person. But it's just like it's just like in the West, it's a big thing. Oh my goodness. And I don't understand, guys. I don't understand. Some women, they just, they well, it's just like for me. Even, some Filipino celebrities here, it's a big deal for them. How big is the diamond? Okay. But look, after 5 years, they, sometimes 3 years, they separated. Some of, Filipino celebrities, that they file annulment for that. So it's not really the ring, you know. They should, oh look, how big is this? Like, oh my God, the most expensive diamonds that they have. But look, their marriage will not last. Okay, so it's just like, you know, my parents, you know. Well, my mom passed away first before my dad. So their wedding is not really as bongacious. It's a civil ceremony. But look, my father, you know, my father never find another woman because it's, you know, I'm gonna tell you this, guys. You know, my mother, she's passed away. You know, she was 60 years old. 60 years old. Yeah. And then my father, you know, well, my father is 3 years old, older than my mom. Now that time he was 64. He's still young, okay? So we can see that, you know, we're grown, you know, we're grown. So we can see that, you know, it's a big, you know, it's a big adjustment. We can see that, you know, my dad was so lonely, okay? And we decided, you know, all my sibling, we talked that, you know, it's you know, are you okay that, you know, we let dad, you know, to get married? Because, you know, we can see, because that time that, you know, my father, when my mother alive, you know, everything, you know, my mother is hands on to take care of him. When my mom passed away, it's a big loss on him. Okay, we can see, even though he don't really show, but we can saw on his face. So we decided, you know, we decided to talk with my other sibling that we let my dad, you know, remarried again, because we want him to look happy. But you know what, guys, my father refused that to us. So because not all children will allow your mom or their dad to remarried, but he refused that because he said no one can replace our mother to him. It's just like he will he will die single. No one, if ever, you know, if there's a chance that, you know, if there's a chance, a second life, he will marry my mother. But you know, he don't want to marry another woman. Okay, so it's, that's, you know, it's just a good thing that it's so nice to hear that, guys, that, you know, a man, even though that sometimes there's upside down, you know, there's a bad side, but you will, you know, it's so good to hear that, you know, a man will tell you that, especially us, you know, as a, you know, his daughters, that we hear that from him, that no one can replace our mom to his heart. Oh my God, that's very, you know, it's very deep feeling that we feel that about my mom. So meaning that my mom, she's a good, you know, she's a good wife, she's a good mom. Yeah, I agree. Until, you know, we just, you know, because we don't want you look, you know, because especially, you know, they have a habit that time that, you know, early in the morning, you know, in my hometown, you know, it's common for Filipino woke up, you know, 4 o'clock, 4:30, 5:30, 6 o'clock. It's too late for them, especially living in the countryside. 5:30 or 6 o'clock. Oh, you're so lazy. No, we don't. They used to get up 4 o'clock in the morning or 4:30. So it's just like, you know, their bonding is, you know, my mom always make a brewed coffee to my dad. That's their bonding. But you know, when she passed away, it's a big, you know, it's a big adjustment that is no longer. But well, that's, you know, that's the thing that my father really valued my mom. You know, he's what do you call that? How my father valued her. And then, you know, when we hear that from him, even though that we decided, okay, you can get whatever, you know, whatever you want, you know, to who's that girl, but you know, he refused. Okay, let me read some of it. But the okay, most Western women will never. Okay, Frank, did you guys do traditional marriage? I wish I never married a Western girl at this point, except I have a daughter, so won't change that. We got married by the mayor of Barnyaki. Well, you know what? The thing is, guys, our marriage is very, very, I don't know. We're not spend a lot of money for that, guys. The only thing that we spend money is is because, we have a sponsor, we call that Ninong and Ninang. Okay. So that's the only way. So we went to a restaurant, one of the famous Filipino restaurant here, Max restaurant. So that's the only thing that we spend money. So, well, some of our sponsor, they really want to pay the bills for the food, but me and Frank decided that no, 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 it's ours. We're gonna pay for that. But from the process of the requirements, oh my god, and then the mayor gave us money. So I have a happy, it's just like, my wedding. I don't really, so most of my pictures, we both have a big smile because we enjoy the wedding ceremony. So we don't spend money. The only we spend is like, the food from the reception. And all the sponsors, they order food and then they can bring home. So we don't want to do that because, I told Frank, we have so many food in the house, so we don't want to bring home. So I let some sponsor bring home food. So that's the only thing, guys. So it's just like, for me, it doesn't really matter because, I just want to practical decision when it comes to marriage, okay? Because, hi Peter, hello, good morning. In a marriage thing, it's the same. The marriage contract or the legal contract is the same, okay? Even in the church with the same marriage contract. But I don't want to end up that my husband or my fiance will suffer or the expensive after the bongacious, the grand wedding ceremony, all the the debts it's shoulder on him. We don't want that. So it's that after the wedding we don't have a problem. We need to pay our debts for this on time, or else they're gonna give us penalty for that. We never do that, guys. In fact, the mayor gave us money, the wedding gift. That was the okay. I would rather spend the money for the land instead of elaborate wedding. Uh, so, okay, I have a question for you, Peter. Are you are you good, to live your life as a single man? You don't want to to find a partner in your life. So, are you good being a single? Yes or no? Yes, why? No, why? Just you can own land here. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. Even though that I married to Frank, he cannot really own because the name of the land, it's really on my name. It's not on his name. So that's the sad part about our laws when it comes to Western people who wants to buy a land. You can buy condo or townhouse here, but you cannot own the land. That's ridiculous, guys. They have to change that because here's the thing, guys. If there's something happen to our country, if there's a war, how my husband can protect that? Because even my country don't give him protection, to have a land. So what's the reason to fight him for those people that wants to have war on us. So to address your title, marriage is the piece of paper, wedding is the show. Yes, that's right. It's a good. I'm good. Girlfriends are not enough for now. Okay, so do you have a plan, Peter? To one day to settle down, because here's the thing that now you're still can able because one day all of us, our body will weak. Have you ever think that okay, one day I'm gonna to settle down, to have a company? Okay, you don't really think that. You guys should hear me trying to repeat the words of Tagalog. Well, it's just like the funny thing is, because of course here, well, before this is the funny thing is, well, actually, our mayors, Edwin Olivar is very, he's very nice and kind mayor. So that time is this only Frank is the foreigner. He has to translate that in Tagalog. In English. Okay, so he said, "Oh, I have to nosebleed for this." But some of the ceremony, or the advice that mayor gave us, it's more on Tagalog. Well, this is one thing that I'm so proud of my husband Frank, because the most hated the most hated vegetable that he tried is the ampalaya. No, in English we call that bitter gourd. At first, he has a hard time, to pronounce that ampalaya, since that, he really hated that vegetable. And then, sometimes I cook that, with egg, and then I asked him, "Would you like some?" And then he said, "Ampalaya." Oh my God, it makes me laugh because, oh, finally, this is the Filipino word that you pronounce it correctly with a tone, with that tone. So it makes me laugh. I think that's the reason why he pronounced it well. And there's a Filipino tone of that, because he hated that vegetable. I have no problem with being single, and I have no problem being married to the right woman. Yeah, there's no problem about that. But think about it many times, guys. Are you comfortable? Is this a person that can stand no matter what happened to you? Because in marriage life, for better, for worse, till death do us part. Some, they just like for better, and then once they experience worse, they leave your ass. The taste stayed in your mouth for an hour. It's healthy, but I didn't like it. The taste. Yeah, Frank doesn't like it. So bitter. That's why bitter gourd. Oh my God, guys! I took too long. My goodness. What time is it now? Still early. 7:30. So we're gonna end up this 8 o'clock. Bitter, mapait. The word bitter is mapait. In Tagalog, mapait, guys. Take note that mapait. So it's just like, some, slang Filipino, they yes, are you better? Are you better? Bitter. No, no. Are you bitter? Sometimes, my pronunciation is better, bitter. Oh my God. But you know what? I love, ampalaya, especially with pinakbet and then, saute bitter gourd with egg. Oh, I love that. It's just like, bitter gourd omelette. It's so, I love that. It's very healthy. Reminds me of makulit. Yeah. Are you makulit? Are you makulit, Mike? Are you makulit sometimes to Venus? Makulit. Ang taong makulit, pinapalo sa puwet. Do you know that saying? Anong oo? Opo? Because I'm younger than you, you have to say opo. So if I gonna, if I gonna talk to you, because you're older than me, I gonna say oho, not oo. Because in Tagalog, if you're gonna say oo, that's is in polite way. Just only for Bisaya people, they say oo. But here in Luzon, you have to say opo or oho. Okay, I'm gonna say opo. Okay, opo or oho. Opo is younger than you, or oho, older than you. That's in Tagalog way of respect, guys. But it's okay, Michael. I just to clarify you, so that you will. So that okay, here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. So that when you talk to older Filipino, especially in Luzon, if you're gonna say oo, it's really disrespect to them. Just to clarify you this, Michael. Just disrespect you for them. But if you're gonna say, okay, so I'm talking to you, oho, I'm gonna say oho to you because I'm younger than you. So, uh, okay, so if you're gonna talk to me because you're older than me, you have to say opo. Okay, that's the thing. Opo, po, something like that. I'm older than everyone except Frank. Okay, okay, Scott. So you're older than Frank, so you have to say opo to Frank. Ay, oho. You have to say oho to oho to Frank. Because actually, like me, I'm gonna say to you, because you're older than me, so thank you po. Okay, I'm gonna say that thank you po. So if you're gonna say that, if you're gonna say that to Frank, you're gonna say that thank you ho. Okay, that's very polite, informal way of respect. It doesn't matter if that's male or female. Oo is not really, it's not really, especially for those uh, you know, in Luzon. But it is only Bisaya, guys. That's in oo. Because in Visayas we don't speak Tagalog, just only in Luzon. Okay, just to let you know, guys. Just to let you know, guys. No, be aware of that. Okay, especially here in Luzon. Okay, clear. So now you learn from me, guys. So okay, I'm older. Okay, Australians say oi, you oi. You can call me Kuya or Tito. Oh, okay. I prefer to call you Kuya. Kuya Mike. Okay, I prefer to Kuya Mike because our age is not really too far. So it's just like if I gonna call you Tito, it's just like my age is like 25 or like teenager on that. But we're not really our age is not really far. So I'll call you Kuya. That's Kuya means big brother. So I call you Kuya Mike. Kuya Mike. You can call me Kuya or Tito. Kuya na lang. Oho. 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 I like po. Okay. Kuya na lang po. Are you, are you sure, Scott? Peter or Tito? I'm 61. Peter 65. Oh my God. Hi, don't say ho. Hey. Hey, don't say ho. Oh my God, is this revealing of age? My goodness. Who wants to know my age? Okay, all you have to do, okay, so all of you guys revealed your age, but me, I don't reveal my age, except Frank knows my real age. Okay, so for those ones to know my age, okay, I have nothing against that. But okay, for those ones to know my age, who wants to know my age, guys? Yeah. Oh my God, No, I'm not. You want me to reveal my age, guys? All you have to do just click that dollar sign, as simple as that. Oh my God, that's why, guys, I'm very hands on. I'm now because Frank, he's 70 years old, so I'm very hands on to take care of him, especially when it comes to his health. Okay, food. I'm very, I'm the doctor, I'm the nurse, I'm the nutritionist. So yes. So no, 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 no. Well, I'm gonna reveal my age, guys, if you click the dollar sign. As simple as that. But if not, it's okay. We can do that on the next live stream. Yeah, so I'm very hands on that. Don't care, Miss. Ah, okay. So what is the season there in Australia? Peter, is winter now? You already did a month or so ago. I know. La, la, la. No. No, 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 no. Ah, you don't know my age. I never mentioned my age. Oi. Oh my God, it's time for me to go. Okay, Michael, no, no, no. Except Frank knows my real age. Real age, guys. So, by the way, guys, anything, who told you before? Folk Dancer presents. Hello, folk dancers. Thank you for coming. I know your real age. Who you? Folk Dancer presents. Are you Filipino? Where are you from? Let me know. How did you know my age? Did I tell you? Uh-oh. No, 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 no. I wish, Scott. Oh my goodness, Scott. You age is 22, right? Oh my God. Sana all. Sana all. I just like that I will be the last man standing. Hi TPG, good morning. What's up? How are you TPG? How is your place after the Christian typhoon Christian? I saw your video that you was cleaning on your uh, studio. Folk dancer presents. Why you are shy? Shy of what? I'm not. I'm not. Folk dancer presents. I am not shy. I don't want to reveal because I'm gonna reveal my age if you click that dollar sign. That's why I'm not. I'm proud of it. Okay, so that's good to hear that you're okay. So I think that's a good thing that I'm so happy that the Typhoon Leon is not really hit Visayas, but it landfall in Batanes. Oh, Batanes is really prone of that. They always uh, that place or that island is always the landfall of typhoon. But you are closer in age to me, I know. No. Di naman kami binaha. Okay. That's a good thing. But some I love Philippines. Okay, so folk dancers present. Okay, define why you love Philippines. Okay. I really want to know because I love Philippines. Okay, so tell me why you love Philippines. In what way or in what ways? Okay. Dean, okay. Hello, Sir Peter. How are you from TPG? You don't look a day over 54, Miss Lily. She looks six. Oh my goodness, that's over naman. Over naman. No, no, no. Hi, little. Because of you. Because of me? Why? Because of me? Oh, I don't want. Because of me? Oh, what's because of me? What's because of me? Frank. Frank. Yeah, because the wait. Well, the Typhoon Christine, well, even though the its landfall in Katanmar, Zamar, but the damage, it's severe in Bicol. I love Philippines. You don't really give me a reason why you love Philippines, and then you said because of me. Because of me for what? Because of what? Because of that's tipid cheat. That's the one thing, guys. That if you find a good mate that has no problem, you have a presence of mind, peaceful mind, in quiet life. That's it's really shown on your face. It really shown. It really shown. So tipid cheat, huh? Be careful. Be careful because we need a partner that it brings joy to our face, not frown on my face. Miss G is only 22 point or 22 kilos, that it. Oh, I love, the place of Tipiche is very, 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 what do you call that? Homey. Because, she live in the countryside and everything is there. They have a rice farm. They have a coconut trees. I love that. Is that a good? I have that good mate. Kidding? Why you kidding? So one day I'm gonna visit Davao. Okay, one day I'm gonna visit Davao. But first, I'll go first to Iloilo, Scott, because I have two person that I really want to meet. You and Isa and Chari and Mike Wetcomb. I already. And then next, Mike Davao. Meeting Tipidche. Advice never slip under a coconut. Oh yeah. So here's the thing, guys, that in an U.S. embassy. Have you been to U.S. embassy in Manila, Mike? Kuya Mike? So there's before you go to the gate one, there's a lot of trees there. So they don't allow you to stand there. Okay? Because there's a lot of people died on the all of a sudden, especially guys, if it's windy, don't ever stand near to the coconut tree. You're gonna lose your life for that. Because especially if there's a fruit. Don't. Yeah, you will live forever. Find a man with no problem, then marry him. He is not allowed to have no problem. Well, it's not, each of us, we have a problem. Even, in a relationship, even a couple people, they have, we have a problem. But here's the thing, guys, that it's easy for us to solve, okay? Because we matured enough to understand to find a solution for that. So we're not really into that. Oh, we're gonna fight for that. So we're gonna mouthing with each other. It's not the solution for that. Okay, so if there's a problem, guys, don't think that problem is it's part of our it's part of our life. Okay, it's part of our life. If you're matured enough to understand how to solve it, it's not really a big problem.
We don't have problems, we have inconveniences.
Okay, so Frank said we don't have a problem, but we have inconveniences. Conveniences. I don't really do like tampo. Why should I make tampo? Sometimes. Do I make tampo, Frank? Do I make tampo?
Sometimes.
Oh my god, I cannot lie because he said sometimes. He said sometimes, so I cannot tell a lie, guys. My husband is very honest. Yeah, I do make a tampo. But it's not really, the tampo thing that, well, sometimes we do tampo, especially for women, to catch attention. We need attention. Attention! Best to go tampo.
But I don't pay attention to it.
Well, it's just like, he's not really pay attention about my tampo. No, he's not. That's one thing that I'm so, oh my God, that's why, guys, I'm very hands-on. I'm very hands-on to take care of my man, my husband, because you don't really pay attention about my tampo or my crazy thing. Okay. Man without no problem doesn't exist. Yeah, he's a abnoy. Well, it's just like not only for men cheat, all of us. But if you're matured enough to think, it's not really, it's not really a problem. If you're matured enough to understand, to think, what's the solution of this problem? It's just like, a problem. It's just like a mechanics. Okay, if somebody goes to your, shop to tell this is, the problem of my front brake of my motorcycle. At first, okay, there's a problem there. But if you're ready to know how to fix that problem, like the front brake, it's not really a big problem. There's a problem, but it's not really a big problem because it's easy for you to solve that problem because you already how to solve that. But sometimes we human, it's easy for us to give up. We just think the easy way, to solve that problem. We just really want to solve the problem. It's just like the snap of our finger. But we don't really use our creative mind, to solve that problem. Ay nako. I have problem, Miss Chi. I need more rain here. Okay. Rain. I thought you need more coffee. That's the way I see it. Just you will get over it. What did you say, Michael? Well, it's very given, for Filipina that we tampo. It's just like sometimes we, I don't know. It's just like, well, in Tagalog, papansin, we just catching attention for that. But too much tampo is no longer good. It's not really good. Oh my goodness. Me, I don't know. Well, just like like my husband said that he's not really he's really honest. Sometimes I do tampo, but it's not really he don't really mind because I'm not the type of person that when I do tampo it's just like I'm just mouthing. No, I'm just be quiet. I'm just be quiet. And then he will ask, "There's something wrong, sweetheart," and then I will say nothing. But he don't believe that if I say nothing. It's just like I say nothing because I don't want to talk. Correct. 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 Whenever she gets over, she is loving me. I don't want to talk about it. Well, it's just like, in a relationship, sometimes we do, but, we don't have to end up that, we gonna, we don't want to talk with each other. Hello, Ismo Kims. What's up? What's up? Are you here in the Philippines or are you still in the States? Thank you for coming. Okay, I have a question for you, Ismo Kim. So I hope you will share your opinion about this. Oh, you're traveling now. Okay, so welcome to Philippines in advance. So I know that I know she's happy to see you. Michael, karaoke, just do it in just do it in your channel. I can go in your channel to ruin your karaoke. Well, guys, just to clarify this to you, Kuya Mike, my voice is not really good. My voice is not really good. And my husband sometimes, when I sing a song, he said, "What's wrong with you? Are you okay?" Because he think that I'm crying, but I'm not. I'm just singing the song that I love to sing, crying. I love music, especially that the song that I pick is just like there's a on the lyrics there's a story. I love that. Even though that I don't know the song, I try my best to listen that and try to sing that. Stop singing sad song. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, do you believe or do you agree on me that a person sing a song, they pick a song, it's according, you will know a person how he feels, how she feels, if they pick the song that they want to sing. A lot of good talent came from Illinois. Oh. My favorite, one of my favorite actor from Illinois is Mike Meyer. Oh. I love Mike Meyer. All his movie I watched it. Oh, Mike Meyer. That's why your husband thinks you are crying too many sad. Yeah, that's right. I agree with that. I have nothing against what your comment, your comment is okay. Makes sense, yeah. Makes sense. Uh, okay, one of these songs that, it's just like a song, it's just my imagination, by the Temptation, I love that song. I love that song because, it really shows that for men, that when you're teenager, it's just like you imagine the woman that you want to marry to know, and the same thing with the woman. So it's just like even though, oh my god, what year is this? I've never been born with this song. So I try to study that, to sing that song because I love I love the lyrics. It's proof that women love drama. They want to be sad. Well, well, well. No, not all. Not all. Sometimes, the drama thing. The drama thing is just like sometimes we do that because sometimes we think that men are, especially our partner, think that they're very busy at what they're doing. So we just do a little, little drama or tampo to catch their attention. But, that's the way I do. But it's just like that the tampo is no, no. Well, that's for women, it's very it's very common that we have a little drama in our life. Just like, well, some women, they just we also do a Walt Disney. Okay, so it doesn't mean that we're gonna tolerate that Walt Disney for our life. Okay. So guys, for those do you understand what I'm saying? Walt Disney. Walt Disney. Walt Disney. So that's a good news, Ismokim, that you're traveling here in the Philippines. So I wish that you have a good stay here and you have a happy life. She shot fairy princess. Well, okay. The thing is why I mentioned about Walt Disney. Walt Disney because a lot of women, not only here in the Philippines, all over the world, we have a fantasy. Okay? They're really programmed on the fantasy. That's why I mentioned about Walt Disney, because all the movies that Walt Disney create is more on fantasy. Okay? I want my interview in Manila. Really? Okay. You know what? Ismokem, just send me a donation na lang. Just send me a donation na lang, Ismokem. Interview. Because how long you gonna stay here in Manila? Send me a donation na lang, Ismokem. Interview. Michael asked, well, Ismokem wants, because, actually, here's the story, Michael. 1 month. You gonna stay here in Manila 1 month? Am I correct? Here in Metro Manila. Actually, that's Ismokim is one of my friend. Okay. And he mentioned that he wants me to interview on him, but that thing is it never happened because I don't know, maybe he's busy, and now he's trying to uh, make up that. I said 1 month. Okay, just only 1 month. Ismo Kim, 1 month is that enough? You have to stay here so that you enjoy your company together. 3 or 2 to 3 months. You will really enjoy that 1 month. It's not too long. It's a short time of 2 months or 3 months. That would be good so that you have time to know with each other. Guys, I already have 3 minutes. So after 3 minutes, I'm gonna end this discussion, guys. So anything you want to ask me, I have also scheduled that one of he's from Canada. I don't know if he's really want me to meet up him because he's coming here on the 14th. But I don't know if if he's not changed his mind. Philippines changed my life. Really? What do you mean change your life? Everything? You reborn? I have no questions. Okay, that's good. But I have a question. What do you mean change your life? Philippines change your life. So yeah, I hope that I meant to visit for a month. What? Okay, so one day we're gonna visit you. So I hope that Gitchy Lion. So I don't know what's happening to my Gitchy Lion. So when I check, he's no longer active on his channel. So I hope if he can visit here in the Philippines, Kuya Mike, we can able to visit you in Tansa, Cavite. Just to have a karaoke. Gitchy loves to sing. I know how to go in Tansa because it's not too far from here, just only over an hour. So all you have to do, just send me your address and I will somewhere here in Metro Manila, outside Metro Manila, I have no problem about that to go all the places. All you have to do, just give me the address. But when it comes to Visayas or when it comes to Mindanao, I'm not, especially Mindanao. I have no idea how to go around in Mindanao because I never been to Mindanao. Not sure. I haven't heard from him either. Yeah, I'm here in Manila, Parañaque City. Well, it's not too far because going to Cavite, all we need to do just there's so many, there's so many shortcut to going. There's a Cavitex, or we can use the Anghari from from Alabang going to the Anghari. Okay, so again, guys, so I don't want to stay long more than 2 hours because later on, for those people wants to replay this, they get tired of that. So once again, thank you so much for those who come: Michael, Ismukin, Tipidji, Peter, Scott, Frank, and the rest of the people who watch this. So once again, guys, I Lawless, you're too late. Yeah, I already closed, but I really appreciate your time to come here. So just Lawless, my friend, just replay because it's not really long. So once again, once again, happy weekend to all people in the West, and have a early Monday here in the Philippines. So maraming salamat sa inyo. So, see you next time. Bye. Mwah.